everyone, welcome back to my next video. Today we are meeting again Miss J. You know her from her video on jobs and delivering RVs, and we just did a interview, a 1-year update, and she loves her job, and you can go watch that and learn all about it. So now we're going to find out all about her cargo trailer. You've upgraded from a car a year ago
from the Alero,
to a cargo trailer.
Yes, and pulling it with a Saturn minivan.
Right.
Yes, but this is the cargo trailer, and actually it's funny that this trailer was actually used at the Lake Havasu van build, so they kind of use it as a billboard, and I haven't been able to really get all the writing off of it, but I will at a later time. So this is the front. I'm going to turn this way. I have a padlock here. You know, this really simple to operate.
People ask all the time, what keeps people from locking you in? And now they can't lock you in.
No, they cannot, because as long as you have these doodads here, you can't, as long as those are locked. Right. But what I did do, and I can also show from the inside, a dear friend, while I was here, actually put this lock up for me. It's a latch lock.
Right.
You know, and it just kind of...
So no one can get in while you're inside.
While I'm inside, right, yes. So...
Really simple thing to do.
Yes. And this is going to be my patio.
Right.
I haven't finished yet. It's a work in progress.
Yeah.
But this is the patio. And right now I have it on those 2 crates right here, and they hold up very well. And sometimes, if I feel like it, I'll use a little stool. Today it's not needed. But I'll just come in here, and it's easy for me to, when I get inside, to pull this up with just one hand. You know, even though it's heavy, but it's easy to bring up because there's a spring here that wheels it up.
Right.
So now it's windy.
So you've got a fairly low roof.
Fairly
Not
low.
Bad. Not bad.
Fairly low. Oops. How about we just take this off? I just had it up there for decoration.
Very nice.
But this is my bedding. A little pink monkey. I travel with her.
Now, this was completely bare cargo trailer.
Yes.
Completely unapproved when you got it. You have photos and people will be seeing them.
Yes. I am currently haven't decided how I want to keep the reflectix up, which are right there. I put those on at night.
Where do they go?
They go in between here.
On the roof.
On the roof. And I take them off during the day because it heats up the area. But at night, I put those back on, and it keeps the cold air out. You know, so I put one down on each side.
Right.
And then I also, since we're talking about staying cool or hot, I use these movers blankets that I got from Harbor Freight, and I put them up on the walls.
Really good idea.
Yeah, and I put them up on the back.
Kind of build a little tent in here.
Yes, and it really, you know, you just put them up here, stick them on, and it keeps the cold air out. I haven't insulated yet, so considering I just got it, but this works for right now.
Well, you know, that's an important point to make. It doesn't have to be all or nothing.
Right.
You can move in, you can just paint it, make a bed, make it livable, and move in.
And
work on it a little bit at a time.
And yes, and it's going to take some time because I'm finding out it's a little work, but it's fun work. But I have my bed here, and there's a couple of layers. You know, I have this is actually from the cot, which I do have, which I don't use, but I use the mattress from it. Some, I can't recall what you call this material.
Foam.
The foam, exactly. And so I got some foam here. Then I have another nice thick sleeping bag, which I love. And then I have this one I actually climb in to at night.
That's your sleeping bag.
Yes. And I just lay on top of this one. It's so comfortable and warm. I don't need a heater. However, if I do get a little chilly, I adopted your technique, Bob, and use my Coleman stove. And however, instead of the foil, I kind of use the tinfoil pans, and they hold up very well so that the heat doesn't go all over the place. Right. So this works just fine. And I also stay warm by putting on my little bunny hat at night if my head gets cold.
Yeah, right. Very good idea. That's all you have to do.
Yes. So, and then I have a cooler here. The cooler, which is right there.
Just a standard igloo cooler from Walmart.
Cooler, my pantry, you know, and then of course my stove, and if you look over here in the corner there, that is my portable shower.
Oh, so it just pops up outside.
Yes, yes, I do have a tent that I put up outside, which a nice young lady donated to me.
Oh, and that's a solar shower.
Yes.
You fill it with water, it's black,
Yes.
and it goes outside and warms.
It's
up
just
in
a
the
solar
sun.
shower, and it has, you know, I'm sure I'm going to change the head on it.
You
know.
don't get a lot of pressure.
Right, I'm sure I will be doing that. And then my pantry, of course, and my washing area. You know, it's right now, this is what it is, my towels, and this is my wash basin, you know.
So that's essentially how you shower. Oh, no, you
Well,
have an outside shower.
Yeah, that's the outside. When I get up, I like to wash my face,
Sure,
brush my
of course,
teeth,
yeah.
etc., and this is serving that purpose. And of course, the porta potty.
Right? That's
Luggable
how you go to the
loo.
bathroom.
Yes, gotta have it. Those cold nights, you don't want to, you know, walk outside the trailer. You gotta have one of those.
You do.
But I'm going to, with this wall, I haven't finished yet, but I want to put a backsplash up here, and I didn't have access to it, so I've got to find it when I get back to this, you know, city and get to Lowe's and so forth. But I think that's pretty much it. If you notice, I have these hooks up here. Here's your agenda,
Oh,
your
yeah.
schedule,
Mhm.
RTR schedule. I have them kind of hooked up. The only thing I would take down is like the stove.
Right. That was what I
The
was mainly
thing
wondering
that would
about.
move is the stove.
The furniture.
And I did do a floor plan
Oh.
of my, you know, my ideas, but it's just a little floor plan, but it helped me to remember what am I going to do with the trailer.
Right.
And for lights, I have a Lucy light.
So you're not
Yeah.
into solar yet.
No, I don't have solar powered yet, just
Again,
with
you
the
can
lights.
just add things.
Yeah,
once
as
you
I
can
go.
afford them.
Yes. And then I have a little light here. It's just a little ambiance. These little lights work wonderful, but for a little lantern. And but this is my light source. You know, a lot of the lighting comes from, you know, like a lantern, LED lights.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's too light, it's barely coming on. LED lights, solar lights, which I have quite a bit of, but that's pretty much it. And I think in my food I have some more down there, food storage under the bed.
Of course, yeah.
And I
Everyone
have
does.
clothing under the bed, extra water under the bed. And it's just simple right now until I can get to where I can really put some cabinets in, etc.
Right.
Yeah.
No, it works great, doesn't
Yeah.
it? You're
Yeah,
happy, you're
I love
happy
it.
and comfortable in here?
Yeah, and I just barely, well, I'm 5'5", so if just a little more I could actually stand up. But, you know, it works. I do
not
this
bad.
and that.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking, of course, eventually I'll have either, you know, a fantastic fan or
Right.
something like that at a later point in time. It's a project, you know, work in progress.
It's not all or nothing. You can do it a little bit here and there.
Yes.
And the fact that you're living so cheap makes it
Yes.
so much easier to save towards doing these things.
Absolutely.
It makes it
and
possible.
yeah, it's very possible. And I just happened to stumble upon this, and you know, it's going to work. I mean, I see everyone with these lavish, you know, build outs, but you know, you got to start somewhere.
Right.
And eventually I may, I'm sure, upgrade, you know, to
Yeah.
something else.
And that's very
Yeah,
typical.
so you're
too.
welcome to come through here, Bob.
Okay.
But that's pretty much it. Yeah. I like it. It's nice and warm and cozy. I like it.
Very nice.
Yes. And so I just lift it up like this, with one hand, and
Oh, wow. That's one-handed deal.
yeah, it's really simple. Really simple. I hold the handle, but I'm over here. But yeah, it's really, really simple. And that's the same way I do it when I'm on the inside. Yeah.
It's a perfectly nice little home right now.
Yes.
And that's all that counts.
Yes.
And
So
it's
I
allowing
moved.
you to save every month.
Absolutely, and I'd prefer the cargo trailer. You know, of course, I know what it feels like to camp out of a car in a tent. I know what it feels like to camp out of a minivan, and now I got the experience of camping out of a cargo trailer.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it.
Great.
Thank you so much, Bob, and I've learned so much from Cheap RV Living and all of the people who, you know, put the RVs out there or the videos out, and you share so much about what we can actually do. So before I even started, I was, looking at all the videos too.
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
learned a
that's the
lot.
way to do it.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Well, folks, I'm sure you've got some great ideas out of this video. And if you did, like us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, and we'll talk to you later.